move on to the consent agenda. I came in late to the last meeting, but I think I can still approve the meeting minutes. Is that correct? So is there a motion to approve the consent agenda?
Motion.
I got a motion by Steve. Is there a second? Second by Jeff. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. Motion carries. Moving on to regular items, we have a resolution to approve federal funds exchange agreement with IMPO for 163 Mountainville Road intersection improvements.
Morning, it's McAfee City Officials Engineering Department. Before you is the MPO contract for the 116th and Alsonville Road intersection improvements. This is a federal funds exchange. This is a project that we've had for about, it was moved from this summer to later this year. So this is the adjusted contract for the intersection improvement. The MPO awarded amount is 2.6 million. This project will hopefully go to bid at the end of this year, and this is a 90-10 cooperation with the city.
So obviously we're moving away from Roundup, going to traditional intersection. Question is, would that road be closed for the improvements that we're discussing now?
I think we can build this intersection while maintaining traffic throughout, so it will not be closed on both Alsonville and 116th Street. Obviously, lane restrictions to get the work done, and then milling and reserves.
Could you give just a brief summary of the improvements?
Right. So the improvements that we have currently, we are going to lengthen the left turn lanes on the north, west, and the south approaches, kind of mimicking what we have currently on the east approach. We are going to upgrade the crossings. We're going to have new signals on all three intersections, 116th and Alsonville, the new intersection at Kroger, and Fisher Station, just north of 116th and Alsonville. We'll use new technology on all three of them. Something that we're also going to look at upgrading the whole entire system with the city, with all city signals here on all of our primary arterials. We are going to improve the crossings. We're going to have new fixtures for the crossings, for the pedestrian crossing on all of these intersections as well. So we think all of these upgrades to the intersection is going to get us across the hump, and that should suffice for that intersection for as long as maybe 10 years or even more. With a lot of the projects close to this intersection, 146 in Alsonville, Clear Path, and 141st and 37, all of them hopefully coming to a conclusion by the end of next year, maybe 2027. We should see a lot of reduction of traffic on Alsonville, on the Alsonville corridor.
Thank you.
Yep.
Any other questions?
Well, that's it. So we're moving away from a roundabout.
Yes.
So, yeah, just real quick. This traffic volume didn't.
We looked at a bunch of different case studies and the actual location itself. So with a lot of the disruption to the traffic, we've seen the issues that we've seen all over the city and all over the neighboring cities as well. There's we couldn't really see the actual traffic that's going in there. So we wanted to make sure that what is going in there and what we're studying is the actual traffic patterns and make the judgment there. We know that per the traffic that we have currently, the left turn lanes that we're going to lengthen is going to take care of a lot of the backups that we see currently with the PM rush hour and the AM rush hour. So our best foot forward now is to lengthen these lanes. And hopefully in the future, if there is a need for further improvements, we can restudy that with the actual traffic patterns, and we can get the right configuration on that intersection.
Thanks.
All right. Any other questions? Seeing none, is there a motion to approve?
Motion.
A motion by Jeff, second by Steve. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. Motion carries. Next is request to declare vehicle equipment and surplus for trade. Tabitha.
Good morning, Tabitha Miller with Fleet, requesting approval to dispose of unnecessary vehicles for the city of Fishers. They've reached their limit usefulness tests.
All right. Any questions there? Seeing none, is there a motion?
Motion.
By Steve, is there a second?
Second.
By Jeff, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you.
Next is a request to approve medical billing EMS billing contract. Joe.
Good morning, Joe Harding, City of Richards Fire. In front of you is a request to approve MedBills, our EMS billing company. This will be another 5-year contract, another second one we've done.
Any questions on that? Seeing none, is there a motion?
Motion.
Got a motion, is there a second?
Second.
Second, all those in favor, please say aye. Aye, motion carries. Thanks, Joe. Request to approve a professional service agreement with Wilkinson Brothers.
Good morning, Ross Hillary, Community and Economic Development. As part of the architectural requirements for the Edge building, which is located at 8890 East 116th Street, we've had a set of 9 banners on that building since 2016. We've had 3 sets that were originally installed, and then in 2020, we had a new set installed by Tasha Beckwood. That banner series has outlived its lifespan. It's done pretty good for 4+ years. So staff would like to enter and extend the professional service agreement with the Wilkinson Brothers. They're a graphic design team out of Carmel, Indiana. They would create a banner series for that building, celebrating the 3 professional sports teams that Fishers Event Center calls home, which was the Indy Fuel, Indy Ignite, and the Fishers Free. That professional service agreement would be for $10,000 for the artwork. And then staff will work with Sport Graphics out of Indianapolis to install, repair, and remove the existing banners. That is not to exceed $15,000. So the total project cost is $25,000 in total. These funds are from the Town Hall Building Corp Fund that is overseen by the Arts and Culture Commission. So today you're just approving the professional service agreement with the Wilkinson Brothers. Happy to answer any questions.
Any questions? Seeing none, is there a motion?
Motion.
Got a second?
Second.
All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
I did forget to add, these will be installed October 7th. So
Good to know.
you'll see them quickly.
It's a quick turnaround. Next is a request to approve professional services agreement with Butler, Fairmont, and Seifert for Linwood Hills Sewer System.
Morning, Jonathan Valenta, Director of Public Works. This is an agreement for professional services with BF&S to design and do construction documents for Linwood Hills Sewer System. There are approximately 160 homes in this neighborhood, located northeast corner of Allisonville Road and 131st, currently on septic. A low-pressure system is proposed for the neighborhood, allowing all who participate to connect to this wastewater system. The project will be funded in part by a grant and loan by the IFA, the Finance Authority.
So I appreciate Jonathan and Jeremy's work on this. This is an opportunity. That's a large neighborhood that will now become part of Fishers formally through an annexation, right, Lindsay, over the next 12, 24 months, probably
Probably the next.
12 months. So that's exciting, and we're able to provide them pretty essential service here with the sewer. So this is a good project for the community. Any questions for Jonathan on this?
Jonathan, is there any cost of homeowners?
The homeowners will have a portion to that, but the majority of the funds are on us.
It's just similar to what we did with the.
Van Village, if you remember that.
Yep.
Very similar concept. I'll make a motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Jeff. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you. Thanks. Next is a request to approve amendment number 4 with RQAW for on-call services. Jeremy.
Good morning, Jeremy Schmidt, Department of Engineering. This is an agreement essentially just to close out this contract to make us whole, or make our QAW whole. This was for kind of the services that they had for us doing a contract inspection. And now that we've brought that in-house, we just needed to clean up the contract and get them zeroed out.
Is there any questions? Are there any questions I should have said? If not, is there a motion? Motion by Steve. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Jeff. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. You're up next again on the sewer services agreement for Autumn Estates 2.
Again, Jeremy Schmidt, Engineering Department, and this is a standard sanitary sewer service agreement for the second and last section for the Autumn Estates subdivision.
Is there a motion?
Motion.
Got a motion by Steve. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Jeff. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you, Jeremy.
Thank you.
Next is a request to approve agreement with Psalms Hospitality Group for Fishers Community Center. Jake.
Good morning, Jake Reardon McSorley, Director of Recreation Wellness with the City of Fishers. So this is a license for use agreement with Psalms Hospitality Group for Psalms Community Cafe to operate inside Fishers Community Center. Happy to answer any questions.
Any questions for Jake on Psalms operating the restaurant within the community center?
No.
None? Jeff, any? Seeing none, is there a motion? Motion by Steve, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Jeff, all in favor, please say aye. Aye. Motion carries. Thanks, Jake. Next one is the approve the White River Park monumental sign easement agreement.
Yep, so this is an easement agreement with CRG to use some of their space to install our large monument sign to direct residents into Fishers White River Park.
Makes sense. Seeing no questions, is there a motion? A motion, is there a second? All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Motion carries. Thank you. Request to approve resolution amending the city of traffic department schedules. Rich.
Morning, Rick Bassett, City of Fishers Engineering Department. Basically, this first one is putting Maple Street aligned with the rest of the Nickel Plate District for the overnight 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. No parking on both east and west sides from 116th to North Street.
Any questions on that? Seeing none, is there a motion? Motion, is there a second? Second. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Motion carries. Next up, Rich.
This next one, little unusual. We had a contract for maintenance for emergency and repair services for our traffic signal systems with a company. That company has since lost the ability to perform that contract due to employee departures and equipment. And so we found another outfit that can backfill that through the rest of this year. We plan to have a new agreement starting in 2026, but this basically codifies the pricing list for those services through the end of this year.
Do we have to take any formal action to terminate the contract previously, or can we do that administratively?
No, we can do it administratively.
All right. Is there a motion to approve? Motion. A motion, is there a second? Second. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Motion carries. And finally, a request to approve quote for city roadway repair on 96th Street.
Yes, this request is take advantage of the road closure and construction zone that is on 96th Street adjacent to the Nickel Plate Trail. There is an eastbound lane. It's the southernmost eastbound lane adjacent to the Nickel Plate Trail where there's some apparent concrete road panels are damaged to the point they cannot just simply be repaired, they have to be removed and replaced. This removes and replaces approximately 225 square yards of concrete roadway and 125 linear feet of curb. Adjacent to the Crown Industrial Company that's right there on the south side of 96th Street.
That's concrete there?
Correct.
Where does it switch over to asphalt?
Right there at the Nickel Plate Trail.
Right.
So headed west of that is asphalt. At the Nickel Plate Trail, headed east towards the interstate is concrete.
Yeah.
So the planned MOT is when the railroad tracks themselves, those panels will be removed. There'll be a road closure. This work is expected to be performed at that same time.
I see. What, do we, this is off topic, but do we have anything scheduled for resurfacing from the interstate on 116th Street back to Comer or the USA Parkway or USA Drive?
Not this year. Something we can evaluate with our package for 2026.
Okay.
That was actually probably last done in 2016, 2017 with the IKEA project there.
Yeah. Okay. Any other questions for Rich? If not, is there a motion to approve? Motion. I got a motion. Is there a second? Second. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Motion carries. If there are no other items, Lindsay, is there a motion to adjourn? Motion. I'll second. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Meeting adjourned. How's your dad? He's good. I look like a normally fall. Did?